Well, let's officially get started. Welcome to 6 Weeks of Success Class 2. You made it, guys. Woohoo! Yay! Okay, now let me ask you, what did y'all think of that call from Joe and Christina on great tips and selling ideas? Wasn't it awesome?
Yes, it was.
It was awesome. I apologize first and foremost to anybody out there who the survey was a little confusing. I had the bonus things for y'all to pick from at the beginning, and then I shared this. So sorry. In the call, I know I talked about this was your main homework, but I promise you the survey form I've done this week is very, very clear about what you're to do. And oh my word, y'all, make some time this week because you cannot believe how many bonus videos I've done for y'all. It's insane. And of course, you're going to have access to those links. So you can keep looking at those videos anytime that you want. But anybody want to share a quick tip? Just one thing that you learned from that call that made an impact on you. I could speak and look at your papers that you turned in. It's amazing how much product knowledge they had, right? Give me one of the ideas that they said to increase your sales at shows.
I loved it that we all know that we need to know more about our products, but it was nice to just hear it from somebody else that we need to know our products.
Yeah, absolutely.
Know their benefits and know their features.
Yep. Benefits, let's see. Features tell, benefits sell.
Yes.
I think I said it right. Yeah, that's what they kept saying, and it is true. And sometimes we get stuck on only describing the features of a product, and we never really talk about the benefits. So in other words, we get stuck on, this is made out of blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. And they're sitting there going, okay, so what? Tell me what it does for me. And if we'll focus on the benefits are more important than the features.
Mm-hmm.
Really are. Okay. Anybody else have a tip they want to share? Something they learned from that?
I thought about how she explained how we should take a look at our top 10 or 20 items we sell, within a period of time, and the way that we do our shows, and to see if we are effectively selling the big items that we show at our shows. And if we're not, then we need to go back and re-examine, tweak what we're doing.
Did you happen to do that? Did you go look and see your top products sold over a period of time?
Yeah, and I know that I need to tweak what I'm doing because I'm not selling as many big items that I'm showing at my shows.
Yeah. It's eye-opening when you see that, when you're like, oh my word, my top selling item is the mini spatula. And you don't want that to be your top selling item. You want something a lot more expensive to be your top selling item, but it shows what you are passionate about. Now I'm just throwing something out there. I honestly haven't looked in a while. I need to look myself and see what my top selling item is now, but it helps you to see, what am I focusing on? It's funny, when I did my virtual shows for February or for March, I got an outline from somebody and I was like, I don't like this outline, because she was focusing on all these little tiny gadgets. So, oh my word, I was really scrambling to change the way she did it. And I think I've got a game plan for this next month. I'm going to focus on, because I liked one thing they said too was selling sets or things that go together. They talked a lot about that. I don't know if they called it sets, but grouping products. And I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on my virtual shows in April to be segments of products and focus on the big ticket items, because the little items are going to, I always throw in the $10 and under video, but that's not the things that's going to really drive them to look at our products, right? Mm-hmm. It's like the rock crock and the crock pot stand. Oh my word, I'm going to make a big deal out of that. Anybody else before we go into our training for tonight? Hi, Kristen.
Hey,
No,
I just figured out how to work it.
nice to see your face. All right, well, let's plunge into it. Okay. Okay. Well, now that you have amazing selling skills under your belt, you'll be able to start sharing these great tips and ideas with your pros and while you're out and about. So it's natural for us to start talking about bookings and prospecting next. All right. It's super easy to share what you're so excited about once you're educated on it. Good product will change people's lives. You know that families who eat dinner together have better on their SATs, better interviewing skills, are less promiscuous, less apt to drugs, smoke, or drink, all when they eat dinner together. I can tell you from personal experience that this is true. I have 3 amazing boys, and none of them have an issue with any of the things I just mentioned, and they are amazing boys. When you know information like that, it's hard not to share what you know. How does that make you feel to know that you're having an impact on future generations just by going to work? Amazing, huh? It's easy to share when you're out and about. So yes, we're going to focus on that. Wear PC logo wear, carry a PC bag, carry a PC tag, wear your name badge. And if you're bold, wear your apron to the grocery store. Has anybody ever done that?
No.
I have, and I'm going to tell you, I did it quite by accident. On the way home from a show, I ran in the grocery store with my apron on, and I got so many comments. So I'm here to tell, like, Kristen, you're brand new. My word, put your apron on and go to the grocery store. They don't have to, that you can act like you just came from work.
I stuck it on the other day, and it was like Christmas, and I put it on. I was so excited about it.
You can act like you're going to work. And here's what I want you all to do. I want you to carry a cookbook or a recipe card in with you to the grocery store, okay? And here's a little idea for you. Go into the brownie aisle and carry the naughty brownie recipe and give it away. I know what you're thinking. Wait, what? You want me to talk to people at the store while I'm out and about? Are you crazy? Nope. I'm not crazy. I really am not. I have a little picture there. So I am not crazy. Well, maybe I am, but you've got to love me. You guys know I am a tad crazy. But you got to love me, right? But I'm really not. Anywhere there are people, there are those who eat, right? How many of you struggle with dinner before Pampered Chef? Yes. How many of you struggled with which tools to use for dinner? Yes. How many of you stared at your cabinet or fridge hoping that something would jump out at you for dinner?
All the time.
Does that all the time. So did all of the people you're surrounded by. I think of it as being selfish if I don't share. Y'all, I'm not kidding. I was one time in the grocery store to buy a pork tenderloin, and another lady walked up. She was looking at the pork tenderloin. I said to her, "What are you going to do with your pork tenderloin?" And she said, "I don't know. It looks good and it's on sale." And I said, "Can I share with you what I'm going to do with mine?" And I pulled out this recipe because I was making sure I got all the ingredients. And I told her, and she said, "Oh, that looks yummy. Will you send that to me?" I said, "I'll do better than that. Would you give me your information and I'll send you a lot more than just this one recipe." It was like, yeah, show me where to sign. So y'all, don't be scared to talk to people when you're out and about, okay?
Was posting about how she wanted to change the way she ate, so I just randomly posted, "I'll give you a cookbook." And then I played a little game. I didn't reveal what items I got in my kit, and I was like, "Guess this," and then I had a bunch of people just like guess and guess and guess, and I offered the cookbook to them.
That's amazing. That is awesome.
They loved it.
Good for you, Kristen. Yay.
Okay. And I thought about it. I had another idea the other day to post the website and say, kind of like, I need a website. Here's a challenge. Take the picture and go on my website and see if you can find it and see find out the name of it and see, and all the stuff on the website, like to introduce them to the website kind of idea.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So what do you say when you're in the grocery store? You say, hi, is that a good brownie mix brand? If they're holding it up. I'm making this recipe to try out and show them the recipe that you've got. Do you think this is a good brand to make that? Have you heard of the Pampered Chef? I'm going to mute some people just to make sure I've got, okay. But raise your hands if you want to talk. Have you heard of the Pampered Chef? And then they'll say, I love the Pampered Chef. They will every single time. When's the last time you've been to a party is what you'll say. Would you like a new product flyer? They'll say yes. I'd love to follow up with you to see what you think about the new products. Can I get your information? And this is what I'm going to share with you later tonight. You're going to use the Post-it stickers that we've talked about before. Kristen, I know you don't have them, but I'm going to give them to you. Then you say, great, I'll call you tomorrow. Now, here's the deal. You have to call within 24 to 48 hours because they lose 10% of interest every day. Oops, I think I went too far, y'all. Sorry. Hang on. Let me go back. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Okay, clicked it too much. In the checkout line, okay, you're in the checkout line. You might say, I can't wait to try these brownies out at home. Don't they look amazing? So she'll ask about them. And you say, have you heard about the Pampered Chef? And she'll say, I love the Pampered Chef. You say, when's the last time you've seen a catalog? Here's a copy of our latest spring products. Check out the Veggie Spiralizer. It's taking the noodle world by storm. Well, on the front of our catalog now, actually, it's the, you can show the grill pan. You don't have to turn the page to show the Veggie Spiralizer. I'd love to follow up with you to see what you think about the new products. And again, you hold up the recipe card or whatever it is that you got the Post-it note on and say, can I get your information? Now, if you're really excited about the products, you can ask them if they'd like to have a show and get them all for free instead. It truly is that easy. Sharing is caring about the people around you and having a conversation. When you start seeing it as a service instead of a chore, it will become much more fun and easy for you to do. Prospecting when you're out and about is nothing more than a friendly conversation. So be prepared when someone asks, what do you do? Don't be fumbling around to come up with an answer. And that's what we're going to talk about next. You need a 20-second commercial, y'all. Okay? I can send you guys this PowerPoint later so that you can all look through it because some of the things I know y'all want these ideas. So here's some ideas you could say. I help create mealtime memories with quality tools and tasty recipes. You could also say, I show busy families how to get dinner on the table in less than 30 minutes. I help people realize that cooking can be fun when you have the right tools. I like this one. I help people discover their inner Rachel Ray. All of these are designed for people to then ask you, how do you do that? So if you say to somebody, I help people discover their inner Rachel Ray, they'll be like, you're kidding. How do you do that? Oh, I'm a Pampered Chef. Have you heard of the Pampered Chef? Their response 99% of the time is yes. I love the Pampered Chef, okay? Here's the deal too, y'all. I love Pampered Chef. I'm so glad I'm not a lawyer because no one ever says, oh, I love lawyers. Isn't it nice that when we talk to people, they say, I love Pampered Chef. It's very true that they will do that every single time. So now that we've prospected all over, let's talk about getting bookings at your shows because they are the heart of your business. The magic number is 2. You never want to close a party. Here's what I want y'all to think about. Don't ever close a party without 2 bookings. 2 cooking and 1 catalog would be even better. You have to have 1 show to replace the one you just did. So you have to have 1 more to actually grow. And a catalog show is just gravy on your paycheck, okay? In order to get 2 bookings, you have to ensure you do a few things. Very important. And this is a list I'm going to send you later. I don't know that I'm going to read through all of these one by one. These are things you have to do to make sure you get 2 bookings at every show. Host coaching effectively. We're going to talk about that next week. Show up on time. Make sure your dishes are clean. Make sure you are appropriately dressed and that you smell good. I put that in there instead of saying make sure you're clean. Yes, believe it or not, a consultant I had years ago struggled with getting bookings and she asked me to help her. And I asked her to come to a show with me, and she showed up with greasy hair, and she smelled like she had not had a bath in over 2 weeks. No lie. And it broke my heart. I had to say, I think I know what the problem is. You know, you have to be presentable, okay? It's not about wearing, I wear jeans to my shows. I do. I look clean. I look together. I often wear long capris in the summertime with a Pampered Chef t-shirt. It's not about being dressed up, because I don't dress up when I cook, but it's about being clean and presentable, okay? All right, I'm going to send you this list of stuff because it's a lot of things, but these are the things you have to do to make sure you're getting bookings. Smile a lot. Know about your products. I like number 13. Turn your host into a booking agent for you. 50% off items, okay? Turn your host into a booking agent. All right, I'm going to put these on our page. Start saying on the way to every party, I will get 2 cooking and 1 catalog show booking today. Or say, I am a booking magnet. Everybody wants to book a show with me, all right? If you're doing virtual shows, I am going to get 3 virtual parties out of this. I do this thing where I have pictures of presents that are wrapped up, and I say, your host is going to unwrap a gift when I get 3 virtual shows booked. Who's going to help our host open up a gift? And my hosts always go, y'all help me out. And she's making a big deal, okay? So going back to last week, there's 4 pillars of success: belief, passion, skill, and will. We discussed belief. I challenged you to strengthen your system on belief. So now let's go to passion. This week we're going to talk about passion and that truly is behind this company's booking opportunity. You have got to believe that we have the best thing ever and be so completely passionate about it that you can't help booking a ton of parties. Are you passionate at your parties? Are you passionate about your products? Can they tell that you're in love with your products? Can they tell when you talk about bookings how much fun it's going to be and how crazy they'd be not to have one? Can you paint a picture so clear that they have to join your team? I love Pampered Chef. So here we go again. Answer yes or no honestly to yourself. Are you passionate about our products? Are you passionate about booking shows? Are you passionate about sharing our opportunity? Whether you are or are not, it shows. I'm going to repeat that again. Whether you are or you are not, it shows. Whether you think it shows or not does not matter. You can tell me, and many of you have, Anita, I don't think that I will ever book as many shows as Nicole Harris. Guess what? Your disbelief in yourself shows to everybody. And do you think people want to book a show from you? Because they can already sense it. Kind of like a dog can sense when somebody's afraid. People can sense when you don't believe in what you're showing. You can say, I don't believe people are going to join my team. Guess what? They won't, because they can sense that you really don't believe in it enough to pull them in, okay? If you do not feel passionate, so how can you find your passion? Well, one at the top of the list is attend national conference. I am very serious about that. If you'll attend national conference, it will change your life. My first one I went to totally rocked my world. I wanted to come home and I wanted to climb to the top as fast as I could because I saw that other people were doing it. I saw that I can do it. And I was excited. Go through Pampered Chef University again or for the first time. Oh, yes, Kristen, hang on just a second, baby. Yes.
I think that there's a lot of Pampered Chef, but I think that you could, if there's a certain one that you like, maybe you could show that off. And if you don't like one more than the other, don't always don't how do I put this? Don't say negative stuff about that, but just find a product that you love, and you pick up, maybe that's relatable to you,
That's right. That's right.
and you can find your passion that way.
Yep, that's good. That's good, honey. All right. Watch YouTube videos. That's why I gave you guys so many YouTube videos. Play with your tools at home, attend team meetings, listen to training calls. I know I'm not the choir here because y'all attend team meetings. If y'all have any outside noise on your side, I'm trying to mute, but I'm not getting there fast enough. Listen to training calls, which y'all are doing. Find a Batter Bowl buddy to keep you accountable. I think that's just a cute name. But find somebody in this group maybe and have them hold you accountable. Find a fair or a booth to work. Go watch another consultant's show. Find a mentor. Okay, so now I do have to go through and unmute you. Hang on, I'm gonna do you all again. So any questions about passion? About how to get your passion back? I think, Kristen, you are so right. You cannot focus on any negatives you feel about the company. You have to focus only on the positives. Anybody else have a question or a comment? Okay, y'all are awesome. Okay, well, here's your homework, okay? Man, I do good. I'm less than 30 minutes this week. Woo, woo, woo. I told you it doesn't take me long to tell you I know about this stuff. The biggest bulk of this training is what you guys do on your own, okay? So once again, I'm not making this hard. It's not going to be hard. The homework this week is to listen to Abundant Bookings with Susan Warshay and Missy Iltz, okay? And I give the directions how to get there, but also I'm going to share this link in your survey you're going to get, and I'm going to put it on our group page, okay? Then I want you to tell me, in the survey, you're going to tell me how many shows are you going to commit to booking this week. Yes, you are committed you are committing to me right now that you're going to focus on getting bookings this week. And I want you to focus on going out and about and talking to total strangers. I don't care where you do it. I don't care where you are, do it. And then you need to set up a follow-up call with your recruiter or your director to discuss how many leads did you get, how many bookings, what were the sales, what trouble did you have, and what's your one brag that you have this week. That's the thing I want you to put on that paper too. So thank you guys for attending, but I do want to take a moment and give, because I am early, who would like to share their big brag from last week? I'd love for all of you to share one big brag. Kristen?
I'm new, but I feel like I did really good with posting the pictures and showing off what was available and the pricing and getting a lot of people used to the products that I will be showing them. And I made a group, and I had a couple people join already as soon as I made it. So I feel like I did good there, and I'm building up my followers there.
Fantastic, honey. Congratulations, Kristen. Yay. Anybody else want to share a big brag? Oh, come on, Eileen and Karen. What's your big brag this week?
Having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Can you hear me now?
That's a little better. There's a lot of, it sounds like wind noise or something. It's really weird.
Did I get it? I know I have muted some of y'all.
I can hear you now. That's good. Saturday, after I listen to the coffee talk and listen to that every week, and I love it. But I wore some Pampered Chef logo and went to the post office with about 6 different packets to mail off. And both ladies at the post office, the clerks there, wanted to talk to me before I left and wanted to know a little bit about what products we had. And we had a little conversation with the line growing behind me. And the Mary Kay lady behind me was not very happy. She had to wait. I loved it. So Saturday was one of the best days I've had in a while. That was my big brag, that within a couple of hours, I had talked to at least 5 different people and handed out books and making contacts, and it was really good. So I'm going to continue that.
Woohoo!
Awesome, Eileen. Awesome.
How about you, Karen?
Thank you.
Oh,
All right.
I must say that after I posted the picture of what I had made the easy weeknight chili recipe, and I posted the picture of it on the crock pot, and made a comment about this is going to be my dinner for the week for busy girls on the go. And I was absolutely shocked at the number of people on my Facebook page that posted that they liked it. I mean, it blew me away. People that never comment on any other Pampered Chef items that I've posted previously, and just by me doing that, and I had over 10 comments, and I was just really shocked.
See, people do engage with, especially with pictures and with things that can make a difference in your own family's meals. And Karen, you hit a nerve. You must have hit a nerve.
Apparently so. I guess I'll need to do it more often.
Keep it up. I find the same thing happens when I when I post videos of me cooking. People watch those more than any other. They love that. And my tip for y'all, I bought a little, it wasn't expensive, it's just a little tripod. I guess it's not sitting here at my desk, but it's just this tiny little tripod that my phone goes on. And so that's what I use to video myself. It wasn't expensive at all.
Oh, okay.
Anybody else have a big brag from last week? Something you posted on your survey form. And I've got it. I can read it if y'all want me to. Sheila Darnell, I don't know if you're on here, but I have to tease her because she put her last comment, what's your big brag? She said, I don't have anything. And y'all, above that, where I said, how many bookings did you get this week? 10 bookings.
Oh, wow.
Sheila Darnell, that is your big brag. Woo! So I'm sure she'll listen to this recording, but I'm bragging on you, Sheila. You should have been here live so you could heard it live, but I guess this is good because you could play it for other people. But anyway, that is your big brag. Awesome. I'm so proud of you. Anybody else have a big brag? Things are going on good with them with this week.
I just signed someone tonight.
Woohoo! That is a big brag.
Yeah, I got a male consultant. Guys, I got a guy who's a professional chef who signed up tonight. He's going to be able to teach us some tips. I'm so excited. He's in Cartersville, so.
That is awesome. Where does he work?
Well, he's off having some surgery now, but he works, no, I forgot where he's working.
Oh, that's okay.
Food Line, butcher.
He's a butcher at Food Lion. Okay.
He was, but he's hurting his shoulder. So he can't do he's having shoulder surgery. He's been hurting his shoulder. So, but he's interviewing for a job at the Coliseum as a supervisor. So he really would like to do this full time. He's just nervous about trying to do it full time.
That is exciting. That is so exciting.
He trained at Waldorf Astoria.
Whoa.
Yeah, to cook.
Whoa.
So it's pretty cool.
Anybody else have a brag? Anybody else have a brag? Okay. Well, thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a great week this week. Again, the survey is going to come to you ASAP, I promise, in the next half an hour, and give you a list of everything I want you to do this week. It's not hard stuff. Please remember that. It is not hard stuff, but all of this training is meant for you to touch your business every day. And right now, as you're growing and as you're learning and as you're building your passion, I recommend that you watch or listen to something every day. Okay? It really is going to help you. And trust me, I've given you so many choices. It is not even funny. But the big one you have to listen to is that audio call I don't remember what it was called now. But anyway, I'll have that in the posting so you'll remember exactly what it is that you're supposed to do. Okay? Well, you guys have a wonderful night. And I cannot wait to see you next week. I can't wait to read what your brags are for this week. So have a passionate week. God bless y'all. Oh, I'm heading to Birmingham tomorrow, so pray for me.
Oh, be
Okay.
careful.
Taking my mom and dad to Birmingham for him to see his old stomping ground. So
Aw.
Oh.
I'll take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.